In this video, we're going to use some strategies to mentally multiply some fractions together. So this first example, 16 times 15 times 1/4. A lot of students think they have to multiply what's in parentheses first, but notice it's all multiplication, so you do not have to do that. Instead, I'm going to put that 1/4 beside the 16. I'm going to change the order using the commutative property. So I've got 16 times 1/4, and then I multiply that by 15. That makes it easier because 4 goes into 16 4 times. So I'm really multiplying 4 times 15, and that just gives me 60. So this one, remember we talked about 7 and 1/5, that really is just 7 plus a fifth times 25. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to distribute that 25 to the 7 and get 175, and then the 25 to the 1/5, and that's going to give me 5, because 1/5 of 25 is just 5. And then we can add those together and get 180. Now let's do two more, and this is just using estimation. So instead of thinking 3 1/4 times 7 8/9, well, 3 1/4 is really close to 3, and 7 1/8 is really close to 8. So just estimate it, 3 times 8, you should get about 24. This is very important when you are a teacher because you may not have time to work every single problem out that you have given your students on the board, but you can estimate, so you know they should get around 24. Same thing with this one, 24 5/7 divided by 4 1/8. You can do it different ways. You could think of that as, well, this is close to 24 and this is close to 4, so that's going to give me about 6. Or, well, that's about close to 25 and that's close to 5. That gives me 5. So you know your answer should be somewhere between 5 and 6. You can get a little more specific and say, well, that's about 25 divided by 4. That's 5 and around 3 4/5, so it's closer to 6 than it is to 5.